Hello everyone, David Coolman here. You know, for many of us, when we come to Christ, when we come to the Messiah, and we submit and give our life to Him, we have this wonderful feeling inside. You know, there's something new and something rejuvenated in us. And in the beginning, everything is good. The desire to walk with Him is great, it's strong. And the yearning to get to know who He is and come into that relationship with Him is the strongest it's ever been in our lives for anything. And oftentimes, as we continue in our walk, once we get past that beginning stage of coming into a knowledge of who He is, the next question is always, at least it was for me, what now? What do I do? Where do I go from here? And one thing that I want to encourage you with is, when you have a feeling or a calling on your heart, to simply go into prayer and listen to what Yahuwah has to say. Don't go into prayer and do all the talking. Sometimes in prayer we need to listen more than we speak. And daily, go in daily into your prayer closet and spend that time with Him. And I want to encourage you with this one verse. Colossians 3:23 tells us, in whatever we do, do it with all of our heart, as for the Lord, and not for men. When we work in whatever it is that we do, whatever the calling is that He calls us to, whether it just simply be a witness for Him in this life, which we're all called to do, whether it simply be a testimony, the way we live as a sign for all who are lost and all our friends, our family. It's a testimony to the glory of God, what He's done in our life. And really, the biggest testimony is to our family, to our friends who knew us before Yahushua Messiah came into our lives. Because those are the ones who are closest to us, and those are the ones who can see the change the most. And we want to continue in that. You know, as children, we want to make our parents happy. Whereas children of God, we want to make Him happy. We want to be obedient because we love Him and we reverence Him. So anything and everything that you do, let it be for the glory of God and not for yourself, not for anybody else. Keep in mind, there's nothing in our lives, nothing that we can do, no work that we can achieve that will earn us a place in heaven. It is by faith in Yahshua Messiah and what He did on Calvary's cross, His finished works. But being children of God, being joint heirs with Messiah, we want to make God happy. We want to do what He's called us to do. And we want to make sure that our calling is of Him. And be obedient in that calling, be obedient in our lives, and do everything that we can to make our Father happy. And that is being obedient to His laws, to His commandments. You know, keep in mind that Christ came not to abolish the laws, but to establish them on our hearts. The book of Jeremiah speaks of that His laws will be written on our hearts. So be encouraged that if you don't know exactly what your calling is, that He is faithful and He will let you know, and it will be clear to you. Sometimes it takes some time, before we really get a clear understanding or a good grasp on what it is He's calling us to do. So don't let not knowing be a downfall for you or be a stumbling block to you. Don't let it frustrate you in your faith. Endure in your faith. Walk with Messiah every step of the way. Run the race that you've been called to run, which is spreading the gospel. If nothing else, share the Messiah with someone. If only one. And that's what I really want you to really keep in focus right now, and really want to wrap your heart and your arms around that and run with it. Whatever you do, Colossians 3:23, in whatever you do it for the glory of God. Let God be seen in you through what you say, what you do, in your work ethic, anything and everything that you can give Him the glory in. The glory goes to Him. So if you like this message, please click like. If we're not friends on Facebook, please click the friend request. I'd love to be your friend. Share this message with as many as you can. Someone on your timeline is praying daily, trying to find out what it is that God wants me to do. And they could use this word. They're looking for that answer. And I hope this is the word from God that they're looking for, that you're looking for. Be encouraged. I love you. God bless. Until next time, have a great evening.